Hi, Rowan Prior. I've worked in various companies in the last several years, a lot in the media, telco. To be an accelerator for me is about identifying opportunities and formulating new and different ways to deliver. People who rise to the challenge of change, I think are very powerful. Change is inevitable, and I think people underestimate just how hard it is to do. One of the most inspirational things in my life has been my relationship with my now late father. And one of the things he would do is he had these catchphrases, he had these expressions he would use. An example is he would often say to me, in the absence of a decision, one will be made for you. And it's so relevant to, I think, what we're doing now in the industry, in the telco media and SaaS space is the projects are sometimes daunting, right? They're overwhelming. It's where do we even start? How do we get there? What do we do? What do we do next, right? What does it look like? And then I hear my father in the background, start, right? He would often say to me, if you don't have a target, you will hit it every time. To get your team to innovate for the business involves giving them a vision, giving them a flag. I use that expression, give the people a flag. And you would be surprised how hard they will work to get to that vision. If you give them the opportunity and you show them the vision, and then you give them some of the methodologies for how to get there, I think you'd be amazed what these transformation projects and teams can accomplish. I find so often nowadays, organizations and groups and teams, they're trapped in a very linear thought process. So they see the problem and then they just want to go right at it. Think differently, disassemble the problem and then come back at it from different dimensions. And that's where sometimes we have to rely on technologies, notwithstanding process before technology. But you have opportunities with technology. Don't ignore that. Grab them, use them. When that resonates with people, they forget the old linear thoughts and they start to get on board. With a system like Zuora at the table, you have benchmarks, you have standards, you have an incredible processing power. You no longer are relying on versions of opinions. You're now making fact and data-based decisions, and you're able to act on those fast. To me, Zuora is inherently agile. Just right there, it comes with pricing configuration options that are templated, easy to process, easy to turn around and sample and display back in a way that we now contribute and help to drive some of the go-to-market conversations. What sets us apart is our ability to support net new pricing models, to be able to support net new ideas that the business is coming with, just be able to support entire different markets and sectors that as a company we want to pursue. Can we go after those quickly? Can we go after those effectively? And can we measure that success, fail fast, and get back at it? The answer is a fundamental shift in what we as revenue operations contribute. In an old school, finance operations are often considered the stumbling block, the roadblock, the long pole in the tent. We're now at the table contributing. Zuora comes to the table with configure, not build options to be able to support very different proposals from a go-to-market group. So we've shifted the entire conversation. With Zuora at the table, we're not the holdup anymore. We're now adding to the conversation. We're saying we can give you these pricing models. Here are the options that we can implement very quickly, which is that key part of agility that people want to see. We're not building, we're configuring, we're moving quickly.